on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Barclays Center in Brooklyn.
Yeah, so we're
tonight,
about to
the Brooklyn Nets
try and
getting set to match up with the New Orleans Pelicans.
we're about to try and just not lose
Scary
this
stuff from
real quick. We're gonna try and hope it'll still let me do something for this broadcast real quick. Broadcast settings, advanced broadcast, view comments. Hold up, I think I may have just solved the problem real quick. Oh no, never mind. Options, advanced settings, message to spectators. Okay, so we're going to change the back. We might actually nah. Alright, comments to speech. Who? Alright, so we're inviting some people to watch it. And we are actually going to put this on.
first. That one goes.
Dang. I can't even see. Audio sharing settings. Broadcast will include all audio from players.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
DeAndre Jordan sends it away.
To do that. All right.
Jay Williams, kid
right,
from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Well defended, shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter, but the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Irving, his first effort, off the mark. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. 2 for 3 now, here in the first.
Come on, DJ. Give the people what they want. I want that for my screensaver.
Holiday. To Ball. Jared Allen tips it.
Ed, that's like
he was looking to posterize too.
And scores. Plus the foul. DeAndre Jordan, another strong finish, going to the line for a chance at 3.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side.
That's not a good thing, though.
That shot went in, but and one.
Guys, let's hope we can make it the 3-point play.
The free throw, good. And they add one more to the lead.
That was luck.
It's up to 11. Alvin Gentry now signals for time. His guys find themselves down double digits already in this first quarter. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Nets. And the slam.
KD.
Safe to say notice has been served.
Sometimes things go good. Other times things go great. Everything going that team's way right now.
Ball. Ingram. Defended by Kevin Durant.
Should we pop it?
Lets it fly from long range, and he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. Kevin Durant. He's going to get 3 shots here. Career 88% from the line. First one goes down. It's a second. One more coming. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. Holiday in possession. Down a bundle. Kevin Durant with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Kevin Durant has it.
Hold up.
4-3. And Kevin Durant unguardable. Hand in his face, he still hits the 3.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Oh, Lonzo Ball. First couple didn't go. That
Lonzo
one
trash.
is true.
Finally, finally something goes their way. I don't think I need to tell you, but this has been a disaster of a first quarter. They just need somebody to get hot, and then they need to come together as a team and get a few stops.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Whew, I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Etuan Moore, tough matchup against Durant. A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. Here's Irving into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. For 3, and Kyrie Irving took the defense.
That was pretty good. I want to.
Right, tough 3-pointer.
I love the pure
We're going to take a look at an instant replay of that because that was pretty That was awesome. That was pretty good. So, just the fact that we made that.
On that jumper, he takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Ball to Holiday. Knocked loose. Nets have it.
Why not? Let's keep the crowd in it.
Jay, 28 wins a year ago for the Nets, but a couple of individuals, they shined in their playing time.
8 wins better than the year before. And think about Jared Allen for this team. He is a new age 5, has the versatility and the speed to run the court. And then you think about a guy like Spencer Dinwiddie, who actually got drafted in the 2nd round and actually gambled on himself, had a horrific knee injury. To see the kind of minutes due to the injuries that he played and the level that he played at, Ed, this team is on their way.
Lonzo with it. His guys down big. Driving right to the basket. Rises for the slam.
It's
that should
easy
have been
to become
travel.
mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Brooklyn's got it. Irving to Jordan. DeAndre Jordan, look out. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
DeAndre,
let's go.
Oh, some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. Hart over to the right side. Gets a look, can't hit. Durant with the basketball up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. Throws it down. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Knocked loose. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by J.J. Redick. Irving. Another chance. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
And see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
Kyrie Irving. He's 3 for 7.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Knocked loose. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
His timing was a tad bit off.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1. First foul in the final 2 minutes.
1 quarter down, and the Nets enjoying some breathing room. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Hart. Jared Allen sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
New Orleans will take it up. He takes it right.
See, I like how they're not going where I'm trying to get him to go.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Jared Allen, huge block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Hard shot, no good. Turns and slams it down. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
Ball's loose. Look at him on the deck. New Orleans has it. Oh, whistle.
Bullshit. Why you
foul.
fucking
Maybe
doing
he's trying to
that?
make a statement.
I'm telling you not to do.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Substitutions.
Wide open look, won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Durant buries it.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Holiday controls the basketball. He'll run the offense. Has a look. Drew Holiday. 2 of 4 now.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Kyrie across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Easy path to the rim. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion. And it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance. And in their mind, they do. But in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
And the finish at the rim. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
New Orleans going to take it up. To Redick. Ball gets it in the right corner. Pass stolen by the Nets.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
And scores on a nifty dance to the basket.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Number 31, Jared Allen.
Yeah, get something off
To
now.
Redick. The pass set it all up.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Kyrie Irving at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. A career 87% from the line. Free throws good as they continue to widen their lead. And an 8-second violation.
There we go.
It's going the other way. Irving buries it on the catch and shoot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
That scared me.
From long range, he took the bait and he hits.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Durant had made his first 3, but that shot off the mark.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Has a chance. Holiday with a shot that won't fall. Dinwiddie with the basketball. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. And strokes it.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Trying to cash in. Shot by Holiday. No good.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Kyrie Irving is going to get a chance at 3 here. Hasn't missed yet. First one, count it. Knocks down the second free throw. And he hits all 3 free throws. Lonzo controls the offense. Picked up by the Nets.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Irving to Dinwiddie. Going to launch beyond the arc.
That was hardly out of the green. Are you too
unconventional to say the
is he too
least?
trash to make
It's
a
no
shot
good.
that was hardly out of the green?
Fires the 3.
But he can make
knocks
that.
it down, Jay.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Now ready for a couple of free throws.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Why do you keep on
Derek
sending
Favors,
things
a
up?
couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 66%.
Boo, you
Can't connect
stink.
on the first free throw. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Lonzo Ball with the rock to Holiday. Great dish to set it up. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with
That
your
should have been
offensive rhythm.
in, dude. Really should have been in. If Lonzo can freaking carry the ball up the court, then any shot should go in.
Favors. Holiday with a shot that won't fall. Durant across the timeline. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. To Irving. Here's a chance from long range. You know Kyrie. Zero hesitation. Buries it for 3.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Holiday to Favors. Knocked loose. Nets have it.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
Irving to Durant. Beyond the arc for 3. And Kevin Durant unguardable. Hand in his face, he still hits the 3. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Pelicans basketball. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Oh, he's been on target from downtown, Jay. He's 5 of 7 from 3.
Yeah, he's been able to knock down those shots by having great spacing on the floor. His teammates deserve the credit as much as he does.
Oh, that was dirty. How you gonna do Kyrie like that?
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still, you got to make that.
Hold up, I want to see it.
One.
Ball with the basketball. Down a bundle. Short jumper stays out.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
And Kyrie Irving took the defense for a ride. Tough three-pointer.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Screen coming, screen coming.
Jared Allen swats it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Dinwiddie into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Durant. That's good D. Shot no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Short jumper off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Holiday to Ball. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Nets. Irving to Dinwiddie. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Spencer
Don't worry,
Dinwiddie,
that's
no problem.
a random
Contested,
number.
hits the three.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Let's go. You gonna pass, you gonna shoot.
Not today. Kevin Durant with the rock. To Irving. Fires the three. He's
Let's
been
go.
dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Knocked loose. Nets have it. Turnover gives them the possession. Irving. Great feed. Lets it fly from long range. Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
And he buries it.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size. But in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Irving. 4-3. Not easy.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip. And when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And, Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Into the front court, it's Irving. They can get a 2 for 1 if they hurry. For 3. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Number 2, Lonzo Ball.
Keep him here, keep him here.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. It's been all net so far.
Wait, hold up. I know damn well Lonzo did not make that shot.
Brooklyn basketball here.
Okay. Okay. NBA Live's rigged. NBA Live
As
is
we
rigged.
start the fourth quarter, you figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never
I don't
had a
think that
chance to
actually
even stop.
counted though, did it?
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
You see, this is why players get out here hours before the game and they get a really good lather.
Irving. From long range. He has certainly been on target from downtown. He's 4 of 5 from three-point range.
Let me tell you why. He's been receiving his passes on time and on target. Give the passer some credit in this scenario as well.
Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
To Irving. Going to launch beyond the arc.
That's
Had made his
bullshit.
first couple,
That was
but he
hardly
misses
out
there.
of the fucking green.
Redick with it. His guys down big. Hart.
This is the bullshit that they give us. They
Goes down.
freaking bunch us
Well done.
together and somehow freaking help them score, right? I just want to let you know, if you're a backup point guard to Lonzo Ball, you're probably
You know, it
trash.
reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively
If
together
Lonzo
as
Ball gets
one.
more minutes,
That's how
then
you
you're
deliver a
gonna be
knockout
trash.
punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Because
Irving
Lonzo
with the
shouldn't be
basketball.
playing in the
His
NBA
guys hold a
whatsoever.
commanding lead. Has a look.
Make the
Two
shot.
there, won't go.
Okay. I like how we're not even allowed to make shots, but they can.
Finds a
These
way to
trash
get it
pieces
to
of
go.
garbage
Can't
can make
fault
whatever
the
they
D.
want, right? They shouldn't be able to, but
Cool,
they
calm
can.
and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Kyrie Irving trying to cash in on a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Pelicans have the basketball to Holiday. Redick.
Should have been
Finishing
blocked.
inside the
Should
paint
have been
on that one.
blocked. This is why
He's been
NBA
doing
Live
this
is
for
rigged.
years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see
No
that.
wonder
You're
why
gonna leave
people
the game
hate
with black and blue
NBA
marks all over
or
your body.
NBA Live.
Durant. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Holiday in possession. He'll run the offense. To Favors. Goes to the left side. Baseline drive. DeAndre Jordan rejects it. That's his 3rd block this evening. Durant. That right there, Jay, his 8th 3 of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
To Holiday. DeAndre Jordan pins it. 4th this contest.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Hart. Wide open look, won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Irving.
Should have been
Not
in.
shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Durant to Irving. Fires the 3.
Should have been in that time too. What? Are y'all too
Favors
trash?
to Holiday.
These guys are trash. How can they make shots, but
See,
we
Ed, that's
can't?
what I
Huh?
love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the
These
tone.
guys should be more trash than that.
Irving. Here's a chance from long range.
Okay,
Great
you're
defense,
supposed to be a good
forcing the
player.
miss.
How about you start making those
Holiday
shots?
controls the basketball. Looking to make something happen.
I like how
Knocked
these
loose. And
I like
they
how these
bounce.
guys can probably make those threes all they want, right?
To Durant. Beyond the arc for three.
Okay,
Cleans it up.
never
Jordan
never shoot again.
To Irving. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Kyrie Irving. He's going to get 3 shots here. Hasn't missed yet. And hits the first free throw. Second of 3 is good. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. KD with the rock. Whoa, what a finish.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
DeAndre Jordan snatching it out of the air. Ooh, 5 now.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Durant cleans it up. Nice follow-up on the... dunk there.
An easy 2, get back on defense.
To Holiday. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. DeAndre Jordan with a beat. Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
Holiday. Work it down to Favors. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Nothing going here on that drive.
I got you.
Durant. The hot night continues. He's hit 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. It's the Nets who are victorious as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. It wasn't surprising to see this team get the win. They did a great job of letting the fundamentals of basketball be the key to success. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Brooklyn Nets. The Pelicans seemed to lose their edge as the game got out of hand. My advice for these guys is not to watch any TV tonight because it's not going to help them forget about this game. Everyone is going to be talking about this one. The Pelicans relied on these guys for their scoring here today.
Game track. Defense.
The Brooklyn Nets put under pressure defensively in this game. And in return, they put back some blocks and steals on the stat sheet. Not only that, they put a W in the win column. And that's everyone's favorite stat.
Player of the game.
Kyrie Irving read the defense perfectly, and his teammates reaped the benefits with easy baskets. isn't the segment you want to be in, of course. But even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.